Hey guys, what's up? We're going to make some homemade quesadillas for you guys tonight, just in case you don't want to order out. We'll have the recipe and everything that we use today linked in the description. Not linked, we're just going to put it in the description. Beauty's behind the camera, and I'll be cooking and cleaning. Okay guys, so this is my little station right here. I'm going to start with cleaning and cutting up some of the chicken and stuff. I've already pre-cut my lime, so I'm not going to use the same knife on that. I'm just going to come back to this and refer to this later on, so it keeps everything nice and organized in my kitchen, so I know where everything is. I'll be using this little mandolin shredder thing for our jalapeños later on, so I'm going to keep everything in one consolidated area so I'm not making a big mess. Let's go. So I'm going to start by just making little chunks, and then I'm going to also cut them long ways the other way down. And this grizzle right here, I'm also going to cut that out. I'm going to probably cut it out of the video that I'm doing it, but because it's very tedious, but I'm going to get rid of that as well. Okay. Alright, you always want to wash your hands in between. I only have one hand really covered in chicken juice, the other hand is on the knife. Even though I'm going to be touching that raw chicken once again, just wash your hands in between little stages like this, because then I'm going to be handling the spices and whatnot, so you just want clean hands before you start handling the spices and whatnot. Okay guys, so now we're going to start adding our spices and other ingredients to our chicken before we start cooking it, our marinade if you will. I'm going to use some limes here. These are just lime wedges from one lime. This is a very juicy lime, so I'm only going to be using one. I'm just going to squirt it right over top. Start with that. Start with the wet and then go to your dry. And I just like using lime, especially if I'm making any kind of Spanish dish or anything, because I just like the taste of lime. I almost got myself. I got my arm. Very juicy, like I said. And we'll have exact amounts of stuff in our little recipe. If you'd like to follow an exact recipe in what we're doing. But me personally, kind of wing it. Alright. Now, I like using sea salt because it's nice and kind of chunky. Of course, you could use kosher salt as well if that's what you're into. I'm just going to do 3 cracks for myself. Then we're going to put a little bit of black pepper. Don't want to open the whole thing, just a couple sprinkles. Make sure we go over everything. And this is my favorite stuff. Shout out to Deer Meat for Dinner for introducing me to this. Everglades. I'm going to be using the fish and chicken and Everglades heat. And we're going to go light with this because this is a very strong seasoning, so we're just going to kind of coat over it. Make sure to touch everything when I start mixing. Just a little bit of heat, because we are going to be adding a jalapeno to this, so just a little bit. Just a nice coat. And then get your hands in it. You hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but that's not a lovely sound. Alright, so we got a teaspoon of butter. Tablespoon? Teaspoon?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon of butter. Sorry about that, folks. We got a tablespoon of butter. We're going to grease up our pan. And we didn't show you before, but we have onions here. And we're going to put maybe a little more than a handful of them in there. Because we're making food not just for me and Beauty, or Beauty and I, whatever. but my mom is also eating. She's waiting on us. I'm gonna get this butter all over the place, nice and melted.
Make sure you get the sides so you don't stick.
Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, if you think I'm not great here in the kitchen, my specialty is grilling. Beauty is typically the one who's in the kitchen, so yes, I can cook, but I do like to grill. I'm going to lower the heat just a bit. Now, don't hit. And then I'm going to put just a little over what I'd call a handful in there.
Just want to get a nice caramelization on them.
Just spread them out a little bit, yeah, because some of the pieces are going to be a little bit bigger. You could find something all chopped up like this in your local grocery store. They will probably have them in the produce section. Or you could always get yourself a nice fresh onion yourself and chop it up yourself, if you prefer. I prefer to get this nice and easy.
So you don't have to cry.
Yep. You know me, I'm crying all the time with those onions. And we'll let them sit and caramelize and stir them if necessary. Then we're going to add the chicken on top. Be right back.
So while those onions are cooking up, here's our cat Tyler. He's sleeping in his little bed. How cute.
Alright guys, now that your onions are almost fully caramelized, you want to start adding some chicken to it. Wow, that's a lot of chicken. Try to spread it out, give it some room to cook. Well, we actually have a lot more chicken than I thought, so if you do happen to have a little bit more than you bargained for, you can cover it, and that's what I think I'm going to do.
So we covered it just to let it steam in there and let it get a nice cookage.
Yep, and you always want to check in and stir it around every now and then. Make sure that the ones that are on the top are now on the bottom.
And vice versa. So while we're waiting for the chicken to cook, I'm just going to make a little bit of a lime sour cream, just to drizzle on top. Alright, so we're going to take a couple spoonfuls of the sour cream. Don't need that much. We don't use that much sour cream on our quesadillas. I'm going to squeeze some lemon.
Lime.
I'm sorry, lime. Lemon lime. We just had lemons out here, that's why. Okay, just make
There's
it.
proof. What you got to say about it? What you got to say about it? Sorry, I have to play with my cat when I see it. Just kidding. All right.
Okay, I'm still juicing this lime, lemon lime. Alright, I just used half of it because it's really, really juicy. Alright, I'm just going to whisk it together. Alright, and I'm just going to add a little bit of a salt too, just to bring out that lime flavor. It's a little shake of kosher salt. And we got a nice lime sour cream to put on top. We decided to take a little peek on Tyler. Hi, Tyler. He's like, don't record me.
Ooh, look at that belly. He looks like a monkey.
Looks like a lemur. Oh, he's so cute. So now I'm going to assemble the quesadillas because apparently I'm much more delicate.
I'm just afraid I'll rip them and manhandle them a little too much, so we want to make sure that she does it a little bit more delicate.
Okay. Just going to let this butter melt a little bit. Should get a flat spatula. Just to move the butter around, just to make sure it's nice and
This is a
non-stick.
cast iron grill pan. Really good, and you want to make sure that you season it every time. When you're done, and you're done cleaning it, you're gonna season it. We're not gonna do any of that in this video for you guys. Maybe we'll make a separate video, guy, if you guys want it. Drop a comment if you want to see that, and we'll talk about it a little bit in that video.
Okay. Since it wouldn't come off when I was trying to do it the other way. Alright, so now I'm going to take one of our...
You want to make sure that your cast iron's hot.
Yes.
That's a big key with cast iron.
Yeah, it's hot. Alright, so I'm just going to start assembling. I'm going to put my tortilla down. And I'm going to take a handful of Kraft Mexican cheddar jack. I prefer this cheese when I'm making quesadillas. Alright, take a handful. Alright, just spread it out the best that you can. Make sure you go to the edges so it sticks when it starts to melt.
What you gotta say about it?
Alright, so I'm going to take a scoop of the chicken. Put out a little bit of chicken juice on the pan. Guess I'm not as delicate. Just going to push those on.
One.
Okay, now that the chicken's laid on, I'm going to add some more cheese just to the top just so it all sticks together. Give a nice generous amount of cheese. You don't want this all flopping apart. I just don't.
Plenty of cheese.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with cheese.
Okay, and then I'm going to grab my other tortilla. And I'm going to press on. Excuse my nails.
And for one of mine, I'll show you guys the shredding of the jalapeno on top. But this is one of hers without the jalapeno. The jalapeno is optional. Almost anything we use here is optional. Like you could use whatever kind of cheese you want, whatever. Obviously, you know. It's your kitchen. You guys do what you want. We're just showing you the way that we're doing it, and we're going to give you a recipe so that if you want to follow it to a T, follow it to a T.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to flip it. Just to hold on. Flip.
Good flip.
Thanks. Alright, and I'm going to press down on the other side so the cheese is nice and melty.
Just bringing you all back in for a second. Just talking about cast iron. You know, we're gonna probably make a video on it on its own. Just, I know I said earlier, heat is key, and it is. But make sure that you're not using too high of a flame with your cast iron. We accidentally just did. But if you have too high of a flame, you could really burn something fast.
And also create a bubble underneath it. That's what just happened.
Because cast iron holds heat extremely well, so if you want to get it started with a medium to high heat, then lower it to about a medium heat, you'll be good to go. Okay. So just gonna shred our jalapeno over top. He doesn't want to fall off of there yet. Here, I'm gonna go big for him. Yeah. And I do rings and everything, but yeah.
Alright. Hey guys, this is the finished product. I put my lime sour cream and a little bit of lime zest just to give it a little extra flavor. I can't wait to dig in. It looks so good. Let's try it.
And yes, people, quesadillas are a finger food.
That's so good.
Make sure you wash your hands, though.
I did wash my hands.
Yes.
So good.
Good? Yeah.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw. The recipe and everything will be in the description down below. Came out really good. I tried some of hers. I'm about to try some of mine with the jalapeno in it. And hopefully you guys really enjoyed what you saw. So thank you so much for coming to the channel. And we got more coming for you. And we gone.